Do you feel up to studying English today? I hope so. Knowing phrasal verbs is a great way to level up your English, especially in regular conversations. Today, we're going to look at a few more of these and figure out some ways to use them. Hi, I'm Phil from Mayak. Thanks for joining me as I share some phrasal verb tips that I share with my own students here in the Czech Republic. Before we get into these phrasal verbs I'll share today, please look at the other videos. I'll list them in the description. I've got quite a few other videos about phrasal verbs that just list a whole bunch of them. So just take your time, maybe week by week, go through these and learn a bunch of phrasal verbs that you can use immediately. So the first one is eat out. Eat out. And this just means to eat at a restaurant. I can say, our family eats out every Saturday. Our family eats out every Saturday. How often do you eat out? Next, egg on, like egg on. So this means to encourage somebody to do something that is probably not going to be a good idea. To encourage someone to do something bad. So the boy continued his mean prank while the other kids egged him on. The boy continued his mean prank while the other kids egged him on. That means the other kids were just encouraging him to do this bad thing, this kind of bad joke to somebody that's not going to make the other person feel good, and the kids were egging him on. Yeah, do it. Next is end up. End up. It's to reach a place or a situation that was unplanned or unexpected. You didn't plan on being in this place or this situation, but there you are. My mom would sometimes say, we probably won't even eat our leftovers, they'll just end up in the trash. We probably won't eat our leftovers, they'll just end up in the trash. Or, my friend planned on coming to my house, but he ended up going to a party instead, and I was disappointed. The plan was to be at my house, but he ended up going to this party. It wasn't a planned event, and he ended up over there, and I was the disappointed one. I want to take a deeper moment now with these phrasal verbs. How do you feel about where you've ended up in life? Is it where you planned to be, where you expected to be? I know I never planned to be in the Czech Republic, but God changed the plans in my life and I ended up here. In fact, God changed the entire plan that I had for my life. I was planning on being a teacher in the United States, and I was going to be happy with that. And I got a vision for something different, and step by step, I followed what I believed God was telling me and leading me into. I never heard a voice. I just followed step by step, and here I am in the Czech Republic years later. And I am so happy and thankful that I ended up here in the Czech Republic, where I have the opportunity to teach like I wanted to, and share life with people, be able to talk about deeper things in life, and even share how Jesus has changed my life with my students. And it's just an amazing thing that I even ended up here. So, how do you feel about where you ended up? Next phrasal verb, fall through. It means to come to nothing or just to fail. To come to nothing or fail. Our picnic plans fell through because of the rain. Our picnic plans fell through because of the rain. It didn't happen because it rained. Next, feel up to. Feel up to. It means to have the energy to do something. To have the energy to do something. So you can say, I don't feel up to hanging out tonight. I don't feel up to hanging out tonight. Or, I don't feel up to a big bike ride today. I don't feel up to a big bike ride today. It could just be general energy level, or if you are actually feeling sick, you would say, I don't feel up to that. It doesn't mean you're completely sick, it just your energy level is low. To fill in, to give someone extra or missing information. They will fill her in on the information that she missed while she was sick. They will fill her in on the information she missed while she was sick. It means they'll tell her that information because she missed it. Of course, fill in also means to put some material in a hole so that it's not empty anymore, right? So we need to fill that hole in with sand. Next, fill in for. Fill in for. It's similar to the last one, but completely different. Fill in for is to do someone's work because they cannot or will not do it themselves. Fill in for. I was sick last week, so a colleague filled in for me. I was sick last week, so a colleague filled in for me. We could call them a substitute in some situations. They filled in for me. And then fill out. It means put the desired information into some document or form to fill out. We have to fill out a form each year to renew our residence permit to live here. We have to fill out a form each year to renew our residence permit. Thanks for watching. Please check out my other videos on the phrasal verbs and you can get a whole collection of them. Have a great day.